Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm actually going to turn my mic off for like a minute or two and just show you guys how this works. It actually works now, works pretty well. So let me just turn it off and show you guys. So I think you guys get the idea. So this is like insanely difficult to explain. So I'm not even going to try. I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version of it. So what's happening is you create another portal. There is a schematic of another portal. So if it detects that there's no nether portal on the overworld, then it will create one, and it looks like this. It has these little side steps in case this specific scenario happens, because they can spawn in lava. And if it does, then good luck, because yep, it is lava seas down here. And so essentially the nether portal will try to transport you to the level and around the level within 30 nodes height of where the actual lava sea starts. So one of the big things is, let's say a player up there is trying to keep you trapped down here. So the way it's programmed now, it doesn't have an exception for this yet, but all you have to do is recreate it and it will automatically remake another portal up above. And I got teleported back here. Yeah, it tries to find the closest one on the axis, because this is a 1-to-1 ratio. And it just makes it easier to do stuff like this. So it'll bring me back here instead of going over there. But if I go back over there, oh, this is that scenario, actually. You can see that it will not create another portal. And I'm thinking about doing a hack right now to basically force create another portal, because it will do the animation and everything, but it just won't teleport you. So all you have to do really is some of this. And now you're back in the Nether. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm kind of tempted to keep it like this, because it's just super efficient the way it teleports you around. Also, if you want to use this, you're going to have the client-side mod installed. The install instructions are on the README. Basically, this is completely dependent on the animation that's happening in your client, and that zoom in effect that makes it look like you're going into the Nether, like traveling through dimensions, is done completely in the client. And once it hits the rebound point where it's fully filling your screen, then you get teleported. It's crazy. I don't know how I figured this out, but like, it's absolutely nuts. Right there. So right when it makes that that twang sound, that's when you get teleported. Also, you can step out of the teleporter during the animation. I made it specifically so that you can cancel, but the more you delay, essentially, the more you're going to be blinded if you step out of the teleporter. So just be careful with that, because that's actually intentional design. So something like this could happen. That literally could not have gone better. Oh, I forgot I had a bed up here. And you see, this has part of its schematic is force placed, which are the air nodes. So even if you get spawned in something like this, I actually dug this area out, but originally you can only walk here, and that's so you don't get stuck in the portal. And it has a refresh timer, a cooldown timer, so once your teleportation happens, it will cool down for 6 seconds, and so you can just stay on the portal. Yeah, you can just sit in it and it'll just teleport you back and forth. I kept that in there because pretty much it'd be cool to use this as an extremely noisy AFK device, so you can AFK on a farm or something, so the server doesn't kick you. So yeah, works pretty well. Let's see. Now let's go mine over here, or just fly through it, I guess. Let's try to create an exception where it cannot find somewhere to build the Nether portal. Let's see. It's actually going to be difficult to show the way I design the Nether. I need to be within 30 nodes of anything. Okay, so it should spawn right here. Let me get my teleportation. Teleport 35. And we'll just try a height of 100 and negative 135. So let's see. And I look like yep, that's not good. So let's make a 1 by 1. feed me. Flint and steel. Ah, perfect. So, as you can see, you're not going to be stuck in there. You don't have to worry about being trapped, basically. And also, it looks pretty nice. I like the way the little stoop looks. It's like a little house, kind of. So with this, you can just kind of go out and build into the nether. You can dig until you find whatever you need to find, basically. And so just keep in mind, if this scenario does happen, it is spawning you 2 nodes above lava, basically. No, it's spawning you 1 node above lava, like the actual lava sea level. So that's why you saw the lava sea directly at the level of this stoop, because I did that so basically you can always find lava if you need it. Otherwise, if it can find somewhere to put you that's not the lava sea and it's not within the nether rack, it will just put you randomly in an area. So let's see if I can show that right now. I can find somewhere. Ah, okay. Let's do this. Put a whole bunch of TNT. And let me teleport. -71. It's actually kind of hard to see through the thing, but 100, -180. There we go. Okay, so it'll randomly. This is actually what I was trying to explain. I explained it wrong earlier. If it detects the lava sea, it will spawn you straight in the lava sea because it's part of the surfaces. But if it can't, then it will spawn you in that netherrack thing I showed you, and you'll have to dig your way out. So hopefully that explains it clearer. And we can actually create a portal over here. Alright, cool. We're pretty far away from the other one. But I'm going to show you that you can link multiple in an area to go to the same one if they're in 30 nodes of each other. Let's try to get away from the one that I built. I don't even know where I put that. Oh, it's right over there. Oh. Let's see something. So this is at -188. Okay, yeah, that's over 30 away. Interesting. That looks a lot closer than it actually is. But anyways, let me show you that you can go to Nether. Let's say you have a multi-story building and you want to create one over here. Since this is Y independent, when I put in the void and I put in the Aether dimensions, you can essentially make elevators into different dimensions. It's going to be ridiculous. But we're pretty close on X and Z, and that's all this code is taking into account. Oh boy, this is some kind of another portal. Okay, you see what I'm talking about? Huh. Weird. I thought I put this like over there. What the heck? But we can go back. And it seems to prefer since it is using the center of the area. Basically, it prefers these randomly. So of course you can go into both of them and they'll go to the same portal. But coming back out, it selects one or the other, and it seems to select it no matter what, unless you have it farther away, which would be like if you're in the Nether, which is 1 to 1. If you were in the Nether right here, it would probably pick this one. So anyways, that works the same way in the Nether. If you have 2 Nether portals and 1 overworld portal, then it will pick one and seems to stick to one. But the fact that it even works at all is amazing. I'm actually really proud of myself that I get this to work. So let's see. Let's try something. So let me see something. So we got this portal. Let me put some TNT there. So it's preferring the lower one. Okay. Yep, that's our portal. Okay, yeah, exactly. Basically, whatever is in between the area of -30 and 120, whatever's close to that origin on the y-axis, and whatever's closer on the z and x-axis using range is going to be selected, basically. These are not using metadata. This is literally happening on the fly, and it is completely up to you how you want it to work, basically. Also, these slimes are really loud. I gotta turn these things down. Yeah, here's the bug I found the other day. It rains underwater. That's good. Let me see. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I almost forgot it. I was about to end the video and I'm like, oh, I gotta show that. Oh boy. So here's something cool. I talked about this the other day. So now you can do this. And so we're at this portal right here. We're pretty close to that one, actually. So let's see. So it will always exit one of these, but no matter what, you can enter into any of them. That's very interesting that it created another nether portal. It must be something up with map blocks or whatever. I don't know, it's kind of strange. So now you can have your little house where you store all your nether portals. You could have different rooms that you enter into, etc., etc. So what if I delete this one? Let's see. Okay, that's cool. So even if it creates a second nether portal doing this, you can remove one of them and they'll always try to teleport to that original one. That is really cool, actually. And somebody had a question in the IRC chat. If you could make custom, or if I could make it so it duplicates your nether portal when you go down. That's not currently possible with the way this code works. I'm not sure if I could even make that happen at all. But what you can do is this. So let's just say this is where it spawns you, right? So you want to create something identical. Let's make it a little smaller. So now you have a linked portal, and so this is a never static. This always uses search function, but the search function is so efficient that I don't need to make them static, which is, I don't even know how to express how happy I am with that. I think the coolest looking part is that if you don't have debug on, essentially your entire GUI just goes away. So it's like your entire player is literally being transported to another dimension. Well, I mean, essentially they are, but like it's got that extra layer of immersion into it. But anyways, guys, I think I talked long enough about this. Make sure you update your client and your game, the client mod I mean, and your regular game if you want to try this. And yeah, just tell me what you think. Hopefully this is cool enough, and hopefully I can start adding things to the nether now that there's actually a way to get down here. And I'm sure you guys that just create one nether portal and it's one and done, and you just use that to get in and out of your of dimensions from your house, this will be more than enough. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.